Welcome to Sailing with the Jameses. I'm Kate, and this is Sam. And this is our daughter Charlie. A couple of months ago, we sold our house and all of our belongings and bought Endless Summer, a 55-foot Bruce Roberts yacht. We are now living on board full-time while we sail around the world. Follow our journey by pressing subscribe. This episode on Sailing with the Jameses, we have some exciting news to share, and we head back up to Bundaberg and find out how much stuff we really have on Endless Summer. So, we have a contract on Shining Light, the 50-foot Crowther, Aluminium Crowther, and hopefully as we speak he is drawing it up. So, we have a boat.
So the contract is subject to a sea trial and a survey. So we've got those last two hurdles to go through. We're quite confident in both of them. When it comes to the sea trial, we already know we believe we know the characteristics of the boat and how it's going to handle. We're not expecting any more of it, but we always want to do it just to make sure that everything does go in and out as it should, and we can then see how the current owners sail it and their preferences and get some ideas and tricks from there, because every older boat does come with a few little tricks and what I like to call personality.
Yeah.
And one thing we noticed when we were looking at the video last week that we did on the end there, it seemed to me like we were not only trying to convince you guys and share our experience with you guys of how much we like the Crowther, but we're also trying to convince ourselves. And now we've sat with the decision for a little bit longer, we are really quite happy with what's happened. We're very firm believers in fate, and that's why when we did hit roadblocks with the other boats, we felt, all right, well, maybe it's not meant to be, let's explore other options. And then we went to the next one and explored that, hit another roadblock, because essentially we could still be here sitting waiting for the Outremer, or we could have paid the extra $260,000 for the Marily Melvin. But we felt, all right, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And now we're on the Crowther, and we're very happy with it.
Very happy. And the Crowther meets a lot of the criteria we're looking for. We'll be doing a bit of work to the back deck. So that she's got a large back deck, but it's not enclosed, so we'll be enclosing it and making it fully shaded from the sun and shaded from weather, like rain. And the interior is amazing. We've got 4 beds in there for guests to come on, and she's gonna be really good. She's by a family for a family. So
yeah, we'll be upgrading the autopilot as well, as it's going to take us a little bit longer to get places, and she's nowhere near as fuel efficient as the other 2 vessels. We will be taking our time getting to places, and therefore if we have 2 autopilots, it's a lot easier than when you are spending a lot more time traveling.
Yeah.
We do really like its aluminium, so durability wise that's fantastic. And now the way that technology has come, there's a lot more things you can put into place to stop galvanic corrosion or electrolysis or any kind of deterioration of the hulls. We do like that the hulls are unpainted at the moment, so it means it allows plenty of options for us to change things over. We want to extend the hulls by a little bit, just so we feel a little bit more buoyancy in the back end would be quite nice for all the added features we want to add to it. And extended waterline length will hopefully help with a little bit of speed as well. Yeah, and then we'll make it's a 4-cabin version at the moment. We'll convert it to a 3-cabin version and an owner's hull and put an extra bathroom in it. Upgrade all the electronics, cover in the back deck, upgrade the solar system, It does come already with 2 wind generators, so that's really, really good. And all the sails are fairly old, so we'll have to look at what we're going to do there when we upgrade the sails.
And one of the things that we did like about it is that it's a cutter rig. Is that right?
Yes.
Cutter rig.
So it's a cutter rig. It allows a lot more options when you are at sea, and the best thing to have is options when you're at sea and you've made a certain amount of choices and you're out of options. That's usually when it's the scariest. So if you always keep a couple options up your sleeve, that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah. So we have a contract on a boat.
Yeah, so right now what we're doing is we're packing our bags. We're getting ready to head back up to Bundaberg because we've got to deliver Summer with the new owners down to Mooloolaba, where we'll be ending that chapter, which is a little bit bittersweet. It's a bit sad to see her go, but we are excited about the next chapter, and yeah, we'll keep moving forward.
Yeah. So back up to Bundaberg.
Yeah.
We are headed from the Gold Coast back up to Bundaberg to pack up Endless Summer. So we have hired a ute from the local car rental place to drive up to Bundaberg to put our stuff on. Before we hit the road, we need to stop by Bunnings and pick up some tarps to cover the tray of the ute. We are currently at Bunnings looking at tarps. Now Charlie's looking at wheelbarrows. But we're looking at tarps for the trailer.
So it's the age-old question, do you go really cheap or do you go a lot more expensive? We've got 450 k's to go, so we're going to try one of each. And yeah, see which one we made the right decision with. Yeah, been agonising over tarps for about 10 minutes now. These are $5, these are a lot more expensive, so for the same size, these are 20. Yeah.
And then after Bunnings, we're going to head to the car hire place and pick up the ute.
Alright, let's go. You want to go? Yeah.
After picking up some tarps from Bunnings, we head to the local car rental place and pick up our ute hire. We then hit the road up to Bundaberg and we get started on packing up Endless Summer. So up here in the cockpit, we've started to stack everything. So these are all still empty boxes. We've got linen, Charlie's clothes. This is all holiday stuff, books, fins, food, fishing, tackle boxes. These ones are all books of Charlie's. More kids stuff and wipes. This one is all bathroom stuff, cleaning supplies. That one has duvet and I think like 2 blankets in it. That's all that fit in that giant box. And then we've got some more empty boxes, but we're getting there. This one in front of me is food, storage, spices, cling wrap. I have no idea. Ah, kitchen stuff. Pots and cutlery. But yes, we are slowly getting there.
In 600 meters, turn left onto Margaret Road.
So we are taking a break from packing because we are on a nappy run. We've run out of nappies on the boat by accident, so we're just taking a break to pick up some nappies.
Who's been having all the accidents? Charlie girl! Too many accidents, we run out. We were close. We're meant to be leaving tomorrow, but
Take the next left onto Margaret Road.
We've got 2 nappies left. We've got 1 nappy left. She's wearing one.
yeah.
So it's off to the store. After we picked up some nappies, we stopped at the local playground to let Charlie have a run around before heading back to the boat to do some more packing. Got the spinnaker, Charlie's bean bag, toys, but the rest is all packed. Even the closet. Closet's all packed. So yesterday I said that all of Charlie's toys were packed. So if anyone remembers, maybe a minute ago in this video, I said the toys were all packed. Well, turtle's there, unicorn there. Dun, dun, dun. And I have no idea, but the lion has made himself face first in all the sunscreen. Hard night, Mr. Lion. Little helper going that way. Yeah?
It's a big fan.
Really? So today's day 3 of moving. So we've just moved everything from the cockpit. Everything was stacked up last night and it started to rain, which is why the tops are out. So everything's just been put from the cockpit, handed out here to the deck, and then handed out to the sidewalk. And then we've got the little trolley out there. So we're gonna clean a little bit, pack up the rest, because now there's just bits and pieces and the last bit of clothes. So we'll start to put the odds and ends together and put it up here and start to clean. Yeah, it's all this little bits and pieces now that's the hard part. We've just finished packing the trailer. So we've got the ute, the trailer, 2 kayaks are on there. So got the trailer, got all of our stuff. It's amazing how much stuff we have. Didn't think we had this much, but it's all like fins, food, beer. There's one on the other side, bathroom stuff. This whole box is Charlie's clothes, helmet for her bike, food, 1 bag for Sam, 1 bag for me, kitchen stuff. It's amazing how much stuff we have. Bean bag underneath here somewhere. On the other side is Charlie's bike underneath there. And last thing to do is get the tarp, the other tarp. We'll put the tarp on, ratchet it all up, strap all this down, and we'll be ready to go. And then it's a 6-hour drive down to Brisbane, down to the Gold Coast.
Join us next week as we deliver summer down to Mooloolaba. We have an absolute ripper of a sail and end that chapter of our lives. We'll also talk about the survey and test sail we had with Shining Light, our experiences, thoughts and ideas, and things that we'd probably do differently if we were going to do it again. Don't forget to hit like or subscribe to follow our journey. We appreciate all your support.